Good afternoon. This is Vineet Kurikos.
And Shebin Sabu.
We're here to present the financial, investment, and employment analysis for the company Seattle Genetics Incorporated.
The main purpose of this report is to analyze and report the performance of our company, Seattle Genetics Incorporated, by looking at the stock market, stock price, market share, position in the industry, and also the revenues obtained. Each has been thoroughly analyzed and reviewed in order to provide the best outcome for the potential investor and show why it would be a very wise decision.
Now for a little overview and background of the company. Seattle Genetics Incorporated was founded in 1998 and it is headquartered in a little suburb of Bothell in the state of Washington. The company completed an initial public offering in March of 2001 and it is traded on the NASDAQ stock market. The man pictured here is Dr. Clay B. Siegel. He co-founded the Seattle Genetics and is the company's president, chief executive officer, and chairman of the board. Seattle Genetics is a biotechnology company focused on developing and commercializing antibody-based therapies for the treatment of cancer.
Although Seattle Genetics is a research-based pharmaceutical company, the backbone and a major portion of its revenue is their product Adcetris, which is pictured here. Adcetris is an antibody drug conjugate directed in the protein CD30, which is expressed in the classical Hodgkin lymphoma and systemic anaplastic large cell lymphoma.
Now for a little bit about the industry. Biotechnology as well as nanotechnology are two of the most promising and clear-cut industries of the future. In simple terms, biotechnology is technology based on biology, harnessing biomolecular processes to develop technologies and products that help improve our lives and the health of our planet. That includes life-saving medical breakthroughs like that of Seattle Genetics. But we have used biological processes of microorganisms for more than 6,000 years to make useful food products. Although the word biotechnology would give us an image of high-tech labs and molecular DNA as depicted here, simple daily products like bread and cheese and dairy products are examples of biotechnology as well.
According to the American Cancer Society, approximately 9,000 new cases of Hodgkin's lymphoma are projected each year. Although the cancer can occur in both children and adults, it is most commonly diagnosed in young adults between the ages of 15 and 35, and also in older adults over the age of 50. Anaplastic large cell lymphoma is a rare type of Hodgkin's lymphoma, but one of the more common subtypes of T-cell lymphoma. Adcetris is only one of the few rays of hope in both these lymphomas. Seattle Genetics and its product Adcetris is able to reach out to a large customer base in a wide variety of age groups and nationalities.
Seattle Genetics is first and foremost a research and development company. Many economic studies have been done to show the importance of the research and development sector, more commonly known as the R&D sector. As the graph presented here depicts, gross domestic product, known as GDP, would have been on average $300 billion higher between 1998 and 2007 if the R&D sector spending was treated as investment in the US national income. This study, done in 2011, also depicts the growth in the industry over a decade. The biotech industry has doubled the size of its footprints on the R&D sector. Biotechnology and nanotechnology in particular are amongst the most promising and budding industries in the sector. However, patience is the key in investing in these industries. The primary goal being advancement in science and technology, focus is not on immediate revenue. Yet, the performance of Seattle Genetics has been promising and exponential, as you can see here, from its lifetime stock performance since 2001 when the company went public. Stock prices have seen slow, steady, and consistent growth. This is a rather promising and favorable expansion in the research and development sector.
Seattle Genetics are trading more than 12% higher this month after the biotech company announced a better than expected quarter and updated investors on the state of two pipeline drugs on the global rollout of Adcetris through its treatment for Hodgkin and anaplastic large cell lymphoma. Seattle Genetics reported a fourth quarter revenue of $67.4 million, a 5.5% year-over-year improvement, and well ahead of Wall Street's $59.3 million consensus. And it's all thanks to a $38.5 million in Adcetris sales for the quarter. The rising performance of the company, as viewed in the chart, is from a full year revenue of $269.3 million, which is represented in a 27.8% improvement on 2012's result, and was boosted by $144.7 million in Adcetris revenue.
Seattle Genetics reported a quarterly net loss of 13 cents per share, which was actually a good thing in the investors' eyes, as Wall Street had anticipated a much steeper 24 cents loss per share. Adcetris is now approved in 40 countries and should produce further data from several trials, most notably from a phase 3 Athera study, which should be completed by the end of this year. Seattle Genetics also expects to produce new data on 2 of the 4 new antibody drug conjugates now in clinical trials at some point this year. These, as well as multiple different pipeline drugs based on Adcetris, are going through different stages of the approval process, as you can see here. In conclusion, investing based on the outcome of a trial that will wrap at some point in the future is always a gamble, but can be very well rewarding. Thank you.